Morning. I am Day. DAA are my initials. I am in recovery from loss, grief, trauma, and addiction. As I have intentionally pursued wellness in recovery, in active recovery, I have found that upon awakening every morning, it is useful for me to reach in my toolbox. I have acquired tools to keep me in recovery, in wellness. And these tools are reading daily affirmations, reflections, devotions, and meditations. Those meditations and reflections help me to tie all the pieces and parts of me together to assist me in facing each day, one day at a time. This podcast is to assist those who are unable to read every day. It will be a lot easier to listen to the podcast and receive the tools that you are requiring for that day. So, walk with me on the recovery journey of hope, renewal, resilience, and self reflection. And remember that you are not alone. Fair use. Daily reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. February 25. The challenge of failure. In God's economy, nothing is wasted. Through failure, we learn a lesson in humility, which is probably needed, painful though it is. As Bill sees it, page 31. How thankful I am today to know that all my past failures were necessary for me to be where I am now. Through much pain came experience, and in suffering, I became obedient. When I sought God as I understand Him, He shared His treasured gifts. Through experience and obedience, growth started, followed by gratitude. Yes, then came peace of mind, living in and sharing sobriety. Fair use. Courage to change one day at a time in Al Anon. February 25th. Alcoholism in a family tends to promote neglect of self. Consequently, I never learned how to take care of myself when I didn't feel well. Even with a high fever, I went about my business just as I would any other day. Anything else seemed self-indulgent and weak. In Al Anon, I've had a chance to discover a different way to take care of myself. I see others giving themselves extra attention when they are sick. They rest when they feel tired. They sometimes take the day off. They eat balanced diets. They see doctors when it seems appropriate. By following the examples of other Al Anon members, I am learning to accept that I can't always feel on top of the world and to respond more lovingly. It's just one more area where I am letting go of my unrealistic expectations. Maybe illness is something my higher power uses to tell me to be good to myself. Today's reminder: I am not a robot. Sometimes I get sick or tired or preoccupied. I will make an effort to learn what I can do to help myself feel better. It is crucial to be diligent about taking care of ourselves, especially during stressful periods in all our affairs. Fair use. Just for today, daily meditations for recovering addicts. February 25th. Sick as our secrets. It would be tragic to write out an inventory only to shove it in a drawer. These defects grow in the dark and die in the light of exposure. Basic text, page 32. How many times have we heard it said that we are only as sick as our secrets? While many members choose not to use meetings to share their intimate details of their lives, it is important that we each discover what works best for us. What about those behaviors we have carried into our recovery that, if discovered, could cause us shame? How much are we comfortable disclosing and to whom? If we are uncomfortable sharing some details of our lives in meetings, to whom do we turn? We have found the answer to these questions in sponsorship. Although a relationship with a sponsor takes time to build, it is important that we come to trust our sponsor enough to be completely honest. Our defects only have power as long as they stay hidden. If we want to be free of those defects, we must uncover them. Secrets are only secrets until we share them with another human being. Just for today, I will uncover my secrets. I will practice being honest with my sponsor. Fair use. Today, Emotions Anonymous, February 25th. Reflection for today. If I have been working my program so long, I think my bad times are over and I can control my life and my emotions, then I am probably close to a slip. None of us is immune to slipping. If I think I no longer need help, I may already be in trouble. I will always be powerless over my emotions, but as long as I take good care of myself and deal with my negative attitudes, I can have serenity. Meditation for today. May I take joy and pride in my emotional stability, but may my higher power always protect me from smugness. Today, I will remember I am powerless over my emotions. Fair use. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. February 25. Recovering victim. If we overstate our wrongs and beat ourselves up, we tend to drift into an attitude of martyrdom. As we assume the victim posture, BRB, page 197. Without the leveling perspective of step 5, many of us would either minimize our wrongs or overstate them. By choosing the second option, we tell ourselves that we deserve the abuse for the wrongs we did. But that statement is a carryover from our childhood abuse. A part of us had lived with both excitement and fear at the possibility of getting beaten up emotionally again. The feeling of helplessness was familiar because we had only felt loved when negative attention was heaped on us again and again as children. Some of us only got attention while we were being sexually abused or beaten. We needed to believe we deserved this treatment to survive. There was no other option but to lie about what was really happening in our families. Today, we learn to accept our reality, both past and present. What happened to us as children was not our responsibility, but what we do today is. However, we do not have to take abuse to right the wrongs. With the help of neutral third parties in the form of our ACA fellow travelers, we change to new rules. If others become angry, we let them take care of themselves. We choose to love ourselves and to be loved by those who have the capacity to do so. The affirmation reads, "On this day, I am no longer a victim. I put myself first and make healthier choices that keep me grounded." Devotion, Health, and Beauty, DHB Recovery Network. Daily affirmations, reflections, devotions, and meditations. Read by me, Day. Subscribe, like, hit the notification button for new updates, and please share, even with those who are not in recovery, because everyone is touched by it, whether it's a friend or family or someone they've just heard about. So share. And remember to be the you that you are created to be, one day at a time,